fun is it to have two guys run on each side when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle boxes. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Henderson. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Here we go, here we go. Back to pass. Grab, go to the middle. It's Huggins. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players.
He wants to go deep.
Oh, wow.
And that touchdown just got this whole place going. You got everybody doing the Irish jig.
I did not expect to get beat deep there.
You got the leprechaun, he's dancing. The energy in this place right now is on another level after that score. No wonder this is such a tough place to come in and try to get a win on.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot.
Oh,
And he's able to pick his way through the
so close.
traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will try to get something started with their first possession. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. And I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity.
What a pass there, bro.
These guys, they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like to show it.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Let's take a minute and talk about North Carolina. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ends today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They'll give it to the back. They'll pick up on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Tar Heels pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. They'll give it to him again. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Tar Heels headed quickly to the line.
Goes as he really knows
Bruh.
He's got a chance to take this one back. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard punt. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. Motion from the wide receiver. Hand off from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
They go to the ground. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
Man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Irish send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. He's got great speed. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. These two teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to move back on top, starting the drive down 7-6. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, and get the first down.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Tar Heels have taken it inside the 20. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Back open in the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Pulls it and fires to the left. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Oh no, he's on it. Oh, he delayed on me. He's fucking delayed.
Especially on third down. The quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there. Now it's fourth down.
The Tar Heels looking to convert on fourth down. They'll run for it. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down to this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Western Michigan is in front. They've been impressed.
Dude, all these injuries, bro. I gotta pull all these cats out.
They still have to finish the job, and that is not a given. They're up by a field goal over Eastern Michigan. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the match.
How about that one?
What's up, bro?
Keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Ward's ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. On the run, it's time. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on third and short. To the air. It's Henderson. Hands down.
It's only on me. Thank you.
Penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away.
Come on, 13. Oh my gosh, 67s too? Right. Sheesh. All the injuries this game. It's working my luck. Okay.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. We expected points. We've gotten some early, up 13-7 as they go back on the attack. Lost a throw on first down. He's got him. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the
Oh, he's
field.
all over me.
That time, the receiver didn't
What a
give the
catch!
quarterback his eyes, so
Let's
they were on
freaking
the
go,
same page.
baby.
They both knew it was zone.
My
They
boy
executed
Hagen.
that perfect.
So much for firing to a stationary sit-down tight end. How about this guy working the corner and getting the first down?
These tight ends can do so much nowadays. You start to feature him, but you watch him on the corner route, man. Just push it vertical, push it to the corner. QB right on the same page with him. Throw the football out there, and he makes the catch.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. The run from the shotgun. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this.
Terrible time to get shuttered, huh?
Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Dropping back, it's Fuller. Throws to the tight end. Working
My
out to the
boy,
side.
my boy.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
I love that from this offense. 3 is good. You're in field goal range, but now we're set up with first and goal because of great third down execution by this offense. Stay aggressive. Even when you get in this part of the field and everything shrinks and gets a little bit harder, you still want to be aggressive.
Snaps it in the shotgun. He's got him still
Let's go.
on his feet. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heel. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Love the individual effort here by the wide receiver. After he has the ball, able to make people miss. You see the speed as he goes in for the touchdown.
And the extra point is good. And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25. Here come the Irish back on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The give to the
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end of that team, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. To the air, it's Henderson.
No.
Throwing right.
No. That going.
Big game there. He's
He had so many options, bro.
immediately at the 45.
He didn't get any pressure. That's crazy.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially
I really don't know how we didn't get pressure there.
on that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football.
Bro.
They decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Lost the fire on 2nd down.
Guys.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job. Showing him his athleticism,
No, sir.
also
No, sir.
his concentration, making that outstanding
Go and keep that field goal.
They thought they could just
Ooh,
run it on
going
3rd
for
and
it.
short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
And here they come going for the 1st down on 4th and 2. They stop him short of the marker and they'll
Yeah,
turn
already.
it over on downs.
And you could tell he trusted himself. He thought he could take off, get that 1st down. Just a little too much speed on that defense. They closed that gap so quick. Didn't let him get to the 1st down.
Oh, he's open, bro.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him. Just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place. Was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Offense changing the play. To throw, it's Fuller. There's the pressure. And the ball is caught inside the 35. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Everybody holds their breath when this guy has the ball. On defense now, you got to stop the bleeding because you're allowing one of the best at his position in the sport of college football. Now have back-to-back catches. You better be anticipating this offense going back to him again right here.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Touchdown, UNC! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out of this game with a lot of pride and an ability up front and a belief that they could block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it. Everybody wants that. But your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you 1st downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He stopped again. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a
they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers.
Great. Oh, he fumbled it. No.
He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Gonna run it.
The ball. Let's go, baby.
Defense falls on the ball. Gonna be a turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
On the set. All defense, let's go. Making side adjustments here. Looking to pass. It's Fuller. Makes the grab. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Tar Heels in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. There he goes. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
What is that? Why did he throw it behind him, bro? Oh, yeah.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. And they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Oh, wrong cut, man.
Not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air.
Need a little bit more time.
Hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. And here comes the field goal unit. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. Nestled just
Stick it.
inside that right upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here come the Irish back on offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've done yourself a significant hit.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Looking to throw it, Henderson. He'll pull it
No. 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 I had him. I couldn't get him up freaking right now.
and slides to avoid the hit. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. He makes the catch.
I mean, we gotta get some pressure, boys. Come on.
Pass as he gets it to the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here comes the heat.
No way he got rid of that. No freaking way.
Job to avoid the
No
negative play
freaking
and just
way.
get rid of that thing. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to go up top and time's running out in the half. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Let's go.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It's good, and that was it. Solid. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking for a man. It's Fuller. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Ah, I shouldn't do it. Could have took a triangle right there.
That will take us to halftime. Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5.
Ooh.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line is telling the coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Cut that outside.
25-yard line, a gain of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete to the left.
Bro, my guy Hagens is a dog.
They move the chains and they'll mark it at
Absolute
the 44.
dog.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game.
Went to that world too many times.
Some short throws, some runs. This play caller's still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback may change this route. Looking for a man. It's Fuller.
Oh, get that block.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Wants to throw again. Using the quick game. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Tar Heels are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Buchanan. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Turning it on! He now has 91 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Looking to the big tight end.
No, throw it out.
If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Back to pass on second down. Unloads it downfield.
Go it, bro. This guy's just staying with me.
Right on the money, you just
run for this, bro.
Put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10.
Going at 28, you're so fast.
25, they'll stop him at the 24. Not enough for the first down, and it's a 4th down decision time coming. On 4th down, they could beat the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Going for the marker on the ground. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 11.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week, he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him with that last play. Now over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Fuller. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, North Carolina. And the route is on. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout.
There's no way we don't pick that, bro.
He really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Grab in the backfield and stop it. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Throws to the wideout.
No way. Oh, that's unfortunate.
The 48-yard line. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to...
No, sir. My boy, 79, big dog.
The most surprising thing of this game so far, this guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going.
Nobody runs on me, bro.
They've been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
Bringing the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
And the Tar Heels really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Fuller.
Ooh, good catch.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break it tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding.
Dude, good freaking blitz. Good blitz. I should have thrown that football.
Guys, we've reached the end of the period and North Carolina's on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race.
Alright, where am I at? I gotta get to a certain amount of passing for my recruits. Okay, I need more. I need like 60 more yards. I think I'm good on rushing. A little bit more rushing, but.
Up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
What is that freaking blocking? That was
Down
great.
at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, running back gets the give. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. Here we go. They'll try to get it through the air.
Let's go,
And
boys.
they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
One more time.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a
Get that out of here, boy.
They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Slithers into space. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, try to continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Fighting off the defender. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on 1st down.
And how about the QB? We haven't seen it all game long, man. Nice job coming up big in a big moment in the 4th quarter. He says, nobody there, takes off, does it with his feet, and gets the 1st down.
And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB-designed run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front, and guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
He's open on the right. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continue to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
The Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Down, they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
Played it right. They played it right.
After a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play.
Got enough space. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Back to pass, it's Henderson. Under fire.
This QB's in shambles, bro.
Incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Oh!
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Irish send out the punt unit. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark it down
Just
at
let
the
it rip.
38-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. Quick strike complete.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, we'll take that throw all day.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
You can just see the command this guy has of the offense. He's been picking this defense apart, matriculating the ball down the field. He's now got him in the red zone, close to the goal line. I wouldn't be surprised if they just keep letting him throw it.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to roll up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down
Okay, we're on that one.
and they are threatening to take it in.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football. This offense really felt coming in today.
They did not fall for it at all.
For the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit. And that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something. They give up a lot of yards.
Thought we were going to get that safety for us.
Sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully for their sake, maybe get the quarterback's head just a little bit.
Back to pass, it's Henderson. Fires to the tight end. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. It's complete to the left. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They punt it away on 4th down. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Time is short. Defense still has 3 timeouts, but it's a mountain in front of them, Jesse.
Yeah, the worst-case scenario now for this offense is victory formation, punt, win the game.
No doubt about it. When you're up 2+ possessions, there's no way for the defense to get back in the game. So take a knee, get out of here with the dub.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Buchanan. And they pick up just a few on that completion. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. One more play to pad the stats. Looking to throw, it's Fuller. Got his man out of the backfield. Across the 25.